From the start of the drama, Rashi has been a big fan of Modi House. She is enchanted with that in a way that feels like she will become Queen Elizabeth if she lives there. She targets their big house, lots of heavy jewelries and the smelly bags from big malls. She wants to be their daughter-in-law to get out of their shabby house. Digital-minded Rashi thinks she is meant to live in there. By the way, when rich Kokila from Modi House to see a girl for her son, she liked grown-up crier Gopi. She saw Rashi and instantly disliked her. I don't what exactly drew Kokila towards Gopi. It was like Gopi was sponge and Kokila was the water of anger and domination. They drew towards each other like dog and bone. Gopi was a bone that Kokila would love to lick every day through her control and one-sided rules. But she won't swallow Gopi, as she is never tired of her taste. Rashi should have been happy to see how her life was saved from such a mother-in-law. Her cousin Gopi became the scapegoat instead. But she was too obsessed with being worshipped despite being admirable for who she was. She couldn't consume illiterate, dumb, dwarf Gopi reaching in her perceived high position. Anyways, seeing Gopi's glowy future through her eyes, Rashi became her sister-in-law. What was ruined if one marriage proposal was ruined? Rashi could have been married to any rich family in the city. But she couldn't let Gopi go out of her eyes to hear constant golden news from distant. Orphan Gopi should be destined to be ill-fated and continues living her life with that smeared face. Rashi is used to get pleasure from her house, she being the daughter and Gopi being the maid. Her one and only source of superiority can't become the reasons of her misery to turn her life upside down. After their marriage in the same house, Rashi kept playing with Gopi's naiveness and started to put her on trouble. Gopi's husband Ahem hates her totally. He doesn't look into her face, doesn't share her pain. While Rashi has sweet cute loving relationship with her husband. Anyways naughty-minded Rashi told Gopi to sew, "I love you," on his handkerchief. Gopi naively sew that thinking this is his name. I don't know how this cloth reached to Ahem, as he hated her so much. But then when he opened the handkerchief, his colleagues saw, "I love you," written on that and then laughed. Ahem felt embarrassed, grossed out and angry on Gopi. This scene brutally says about his feelings for her. And we also get to know how Rashi is infectious to make Gopi embarrassed. Rashi also wears gorgeous sari and comes in front of Gopi in the excuse of talking. She shows off herself as someone precious for wearing something so glittering. But simple Gopi feels confused instead of feeling anger. And deep inside Rashi can feel that too. I guess Rashi does all that conspiracy with her cousin just to have fun. Also, Kokila's constant attempts to attack Rashi with her non-existent mistakes makes her irritated. But when she sees Kokila to worship and bragging about Gopi while putting her down, she is enraged. As if her self-esteem has been attacked and she needs to give some hot head to Kokila too. Rashi knows, Kokila has kept Gopi as her pride from her head. Bringing Gopi down will bring Kokila down too. Kokila will thrown to the real world to see she isn't even a dust of the crown. This will make Kokila hate Gopi for not being perfectly submissive and illiterate. So, she is making the two snakes fighting against each other. Kokila is always literally pouring her venom on Rashi. It's because she is toxic and wants to feel pleasure by treating Rashi like a maid. Kokila thinks by doing that she will make Rashi scared, painfully strained. But Rashi isn't a scared girl as Kokila thinks. She very well knows how to boil the water and make you put your hand on that thinking it's cold.
You know, I think I'll tell you the story of my life.
Story? I want to hear too.
I was born in Animus, North Dakota, a long time ago, see? And now I'm lucky enough to be here with you.
Yeah, but what happened in between? Yeah, what else happened?
Well, it went pretty much like this.
If you were on a Christmas day